Hello ladies and gentlemen, Flying Chicken here. How's it going? Okay, so Black Ops has been out just over a week now, and it's taken me about a week to settle into a sort of a comfort zone with my playstyle. Previous to this, it was very, very frustrating. The way things were going for me, I was losing. I was getting ridiculously low kill-death ratios. It was just obscene, basically. But something clicked, and now I'm doing absolutely awesome. So obviously, I wanted to sort of go into a little bit of like detail, sort of an insight, basically, as to what's changed and how it's working for me. So basically, how to describe this? My playstyle has moved from a fully aggressive to sort of a cautious aggressive. That way, it's because of the spawn system. Basically, the spawn system is very random and very volatile. And what I was finding was that I was playing like I'd play in Modern Warfare 2, and that was getting me killed because people were spawning like behind me, and I was being shot in the back, and being shot in the back 100 times really, really grates on you. So I had to change my playstyle to a more cautious type of play, whereby I still keep the the aggressive little pushes, but I'm also having to patrol smaller areas and double back on myself more, just basically to cover the areas behind me, so just to make sure that if anyone has spawned there, that I'm covering my back and making sure they're getting shotted in the face. So yeah, that's obviously the major change that I've made to the game style, is just taking a moment to absorb the environment after each kill. I've also put a bigger focus on knowing where my opponents are. So that's obviously in terms of my kill streaks and my equipment. I've obviously got the motion sensor, and also running spy plane, and one of my perks is hardline, so it reduces the requirement for a kill streak by 1, which makes a spy plane 2 kill streak, which is absolutely, I can sneeze and do that basically. Anyhow, the other major change that I've made is how I'm engaging the enemy. And what I mean by that is I've changed from aiming down the sights to firing from the hip, which has meant I've had to use Steady Aim Pro, which is brilliant. Basically, it's very, very accurate if you can get it dead on center. I actually use a screen target to make sure that I'm using a screen target to make sure that my crosshairs are dead center to the target. If anybody doesn't know what a screen target is, it is a reticle, a crosshair printed on a piece of vinyl, which then clings to the center of your screen, so you always know where the center point is, so you can always make sure that you've got the best distribution of the spray over your target. I'll provide a link to where I get mine from. I'll look put it at the bottom or somewhere else, I don't know. So yeah, the difference between the aiming down the sight and firing from the hip is that when you aim down the sight, it does take a moment to actually pull up your weapon to aim down sights, and then also there's the accuracy element of it. Now, for me, I find it difficult to aim smoothly and fluidly with the Xbox controllers. basically, you know, obviously when a target is moving, it's you have to track that particular target while you're aiming down sights, and for me, I find it difficult to follow that target. And with you aiming down sights, obviously the bullets are going exactly where your dot is. So changing that to aiming down sights, you've got a smaller reticle, and therefore, you know, you've got the accuracy there, but it's not too accurate. It's you know, you've got the spray, which sort of takes into, you know, it sort of makes up for the fact that your target's moving. So that suits me down to the ground. I mean, you can get quite a distance on the, you know, on the firing from the hip with your steady aim. I think it makes such a difference. Sometimes, obviously, you know, aiming down sights is the best solution, but 99% of the time I'm just firing from the hip, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's fantastic. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this. The first one went on for longer than 15 minutes, and I was like, oh no, I can't fit that in a video. And then the second time, my mother decided she was going to call, and then call, and call. But anyway, I got it done finally. So hopefully I've given you guys a few tips. I do have more to speak about. I'll try and squeeze that into another video. But I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please click thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then thumbs down. Either way, so long as I know what my audience is thinking, and I can adjust accordingly. So yeah. Anyway, have a good day, guys. I'll catch you later.